Okay, hello students. I am recording this instructional video with William and Mary, so say hi, William and Mary. All right, so if you are almost finished with your outline, you have probably started thinking about your introduction and your conclusion. So if we are going to start with the introduction, the point of the introduction is to hook your reader and tell them why they should be reading your essay. So it asks you to start with a catchy statistic, a detail, or a quotation that's related to the problem. That might be, for you, a quote from your text. It might be a question that you want to ask your reader that might interest them in your topic. It might be a detail that you read that you thought was particularly interesting. And then you're going to list key details from a personal or real-life example. Now, a lot of students are asking me, what if I don't have a real-life connection to my topic? In that case, you would just want to list some facts that are interesting to you that might also be interesting to your reader. So one example might be you are doing gun control, but you don't know anyone who was personally shot, but you could give examples from history of people who were shot that mattered to you. So you could say, there were many people in history who were shot, for example, like Abraham Lincoln and Martin Luther King, or what other examples you would like to say. If you do have a personal or real-life example, like the person in the exemplar, then by all means say that, because that's going to be the best way that you can hook your readers, to make them think that you really care about your topic. Then the next part of the introduction talks about answering the why is this important. You want to tell your reader right away why they should be caring about your topic. So why is this important? Why is this an example of a problem? What is your personal perspective or point of view on it? So if you think that we should have stricter gun laws, then you should say that. And the last sentence in your introduction is going to be your claim. Your last sentence in your introduction is going to be your claim. So that's when you're telling the reader what you're going to tell them in the rest of your essay. So you tell them what you're going to tell them in the introduction. Then you actually tell them. That's your body paragraphs, which we're all basically done with. Body paragraph 1 is the problem, 2 is the solution, and then you have your counterclaim. And then finally, in the conclusion section, so if this is where you are, you're going to restate everything that you already argued in your essay. So you're going to tell them what you already told them. You're going to tell them again. Now, don't just restate the same words. See if you can change the wording around so that they're not reading literally the same words. But you're going to restate your claim. So reword the problem and why something should be done about it. So that's, again, your problem, solution, your claim. And then summarizing the reasons, what I suggest you do for this one, because I know a lot of you are actually on this right now, go back and reread your outline and remember what it is that you were arguing, and then say those reasons in the conclusion. So if you're arguing, again, if we're just going to use the police brutality example, if you're arguing that the police sometimes abuse their power, just summarize the examples you used to show that the police use too much power. And then if you're saying that the police should use body cameras, then summarize the reasons why body cameras will help. So you just, in 1 to 4 sentences, you summarize what it is that you already argued. And then the last part of your conclusion is going to be your insight, your predictions, your personal ideas. So think, what will happen if we don't solve climate change? What would happen if we don't fix if we don't close Guantanamo Bay? What would happen if we don't make stricter gun laws? So that's where you put yourself into it. Okay? So that's what you're going to do for your introduction and your conclusion. And once you have all of that outlined, if you did it well, then you'll be really easily drafting and really easily fixing and having an awesome, awesome essay. So thank you for your attention, William and Mary. And we are done.